The best hunting backpacks can decide whether you reach the right position focused and prepared or arrive exhausted, disorganized, and already behind. Check the links in the description to find the pack that fits your next hunt. A backpack rarely feels like the wrong choice when you first put it on. The real test begins miles later, when every unnecessary pound starts pulling at your shoulders and the terrain becomes less forgiving. That is where the number 5 GoHimal Hunting Backpack earns its place. Its streamlined 30-liter layout is designed for focused day hunts, giving you enough space for essential equipment without encouraging you to carry gear you may never use. The integrated weapon carrying system keeps your hands free while climbing, crossing uneven ground, or moving through dense brush, making every step feel more controlled. One useful lesson is that balanced weight distribution often reduces fatigue more effectively than simply adding thicker shoulder padding. Compared with larger expedition packs, GoHimal prioritizes speed and mobility while still protecting the equipment needed for a productive outing. Silent 600D fabric helps reduce the scraping and rustling that can expose your movement, while the included rain cover shields your gear when the forecast changes without warning. Its limitation is capacity. This is not the ideal choice for carrying bulky overnight equipment, but for hunters who want dependable organization, quiet performance, and efficient movement during day trips, that specialization becomes its greatest strength. The next pack, however, adds more flexibility for hunters carrying different weapon setups. The perfect opportunity can appear in seconds, yet poorly arranged gear can make those seconds disappear. When your rifle, bow, or essential equipment is buried beneath everything else, carrying more becomes less useful than carrying smarter. At number 4, the MoiShow Hunting Backpack is built around that exact idea. Dedicated storage supports either a rifle or bow, helping keep your weapon protected during movement while allowing quicker access when conditions change. Its quiet, puncture-resistant fabric and camouflage styling are especially valuable in thick cover, where branches, sharp vegetation, and unwanted noise can become constant distractions. Adjustable securing straps reduce equipment movement inside and outside the pack, which matters because shifting weight can make a manageable load feel exhausting over several miles. Compared with ordinary outdoor day packs, MoiShow offers a more purpose-built hunting layout without becoming unnecessarily complicated. Ergonomic shoulder padding and an adjustable waist belt improve stability, while weather-resistant construction adds another layer of protection during unpredictable conditions. The trade-off is versatility outside the hunting environment. Its specialized design may feel less natural for casual everyday hiking, but if your gear changes from one hunt to another and you value secure weapon storage, organized access, and dependable field durability, this backpack offers a strong balance. Still, the next contender goes deeper into organization and preparedness. A heavy load becomes far more tiring when it shifts from side to side with every step. Over rough ground, that constant movement slowly steals energy, affects balance, and makes you notice every mile. This is the problem the number 3 BLISSWILL Hunting Backpack is designed to solve. Its ergonomic back panel helps distribute weight more evenly, keeping the pack closer to your body while giving you organized access to ammunition, optics, clothing, and survival gear. Quiet, water-resistant fabric supports discreet movement and helps protect equipment from damp vegetation or unexpected rain. Here is a practical buying insight. Organized compartments are not only about neatness. They reduce unnecessary searching, prevent gear from colliding inside the pack, and help you react more efficiently when timing matters. Mall webbing expands your carrying options, while dedicated bow and rifle compatibility lets the pack adapt to different hunting setups. The included rain cover, compass, and survival whistle also add useful preparedness without requiring several separate purchases. Compared with simpler packs, BLISSWILL gives you more ways to configure your load, although that flexibility creates a slightly busier layout that may take time to arrange properly. Once organized, however, it becomes a capable system for hunters who want every piece of gear assigned to a logical place. You can find links to all the featured backpacks in the description if you want to compare their current details. The next option takes a different route, trading large capacity for exceptionally fast access. Sometimes the most important feature is not how much your pack holds, but how quickly you can reach what is already inside. Stopping to remove a traditional backpack every time you need a rangefinder, tool, or small accessory can interrupt your rhythm and waste a valuable opportunity. Taking the number 2 position, the Maxpedition Hunting Backpack addresses that frustration with a single shoulder sling design that rotates smoothly from your back to your chest. This allows you to access organized compartments while remaining upright and mobile, which can be especially useful during scouting, shorter hunts, or situations where equipment is used repeatedly. Frequently needed items stay close instead of disappearing into one large main compartment. That distinction matters because immediate access often improves field efficiency more than simply increasing total storage. Compared with conventional 2-strap hunting packs, Maxpedition feels faster, more compact, and easier to manage in tight environments. Durable nylon construction supports demanding outdoor use, giving it the toughness required for regular movement through brush and uneven terrain. The compromise becomes clear with heavier loads. A single shoulder design is not intended to replace a framed backpack during overnight trips or when carrying bulky equipment across long distances. For minimalist hunters who value speed, mobility, and quick organization, though, its specialized design is extremely rewarding. The final backpack returns to maximum carrying capability, but manages that weight with a much more advanced structure. There is a point where adding more gear stops being useful because the backpack itself can no longer manage the load. Straps begin pulling unevenly, equipment shifts behind you, and every incline becomes harder than it should be. At number 1, the SPIKA Hunting Backpack is built for the opposite experience. Its expandable 40-liter-plus capacity gives you room for demanding hunts, while the removable internal frame provides the support needed to keep heavier loads balanced over long distances. Rather than letting the weight hang entirely from your shoulders, the structured design helps stabilize the pack as you cross rugged terrain. Durable treated nylon, reliable yick zippers, and integrated weather protection strengthen the areas that often fail first when equipment is repeatedly exposed to rain, dirt, and rough handling. A hydration compartment allows you to drink without stopping, the rifle holder keeps your weapon secure, and the organized storage reduces the number of times you need to unpack just to locate one item. Compared with lightweight day packs, SPIKA naturally weighs more because of its frame and greater capacity. That added weight may be unnecessary for short minimalist outings, but once you begin carrying bulky clothing, additional supplies, or equipment for extended backcountry travel, the advantage becomes obvious. This is not simply a larger backpack. It is a load management system designed to keep serious gear controlled, protected, and more comfortable across challenging distances. After comparing every option, the SPIKA Hunting Backpack earns the winner title because it delivers the strongest overall combination of carrying comfort, expandable storage, rugged durability, weather protection, and long-distance capability while keeping equipment organized. Maxpedition is the stronger choice for fast-moving minimalist hunters who need immediate gear access. BLISSWILL suits those who want extensive organization, maul flexibility, and reliable rifle or bow compatibility. MoiShow provides practical hunting-specific features and solid value, while GoHimal remains an excellent option for focused day hunts and tighter budgets. Links to every backpack featured are available in the description below. Share which model matches your hunting style or what feature matters most in the field. Carry only what earns its place, protect the energy you will need later, and make every step toward the hunt count.